20-minute time limit. Introducing first, wrestling out of South San Francisco, California, weighing 196 pounds, Aaron Solo.
Caprice, it's been great to see Aaron Solo become more of a regular here on Ring of Honor.
Absolutely, man. You look at this guy, the confidence that Solo has walking to the ring. He's telling the crowd, I don't hear what you're saying, because he's saying it really doesn't matter. Aaron Solo rides by himself and can make it work.
Aaron Solo, who has competed for the Ring of Honor World Television title in the past, competes in New Japan Pro Wrestling, has a great test ahead of him here tonight.
His opponent, wrestling out of Greenspoint, Texas, weighing 189 pounds, the Bounty Hunter, Bryan Keith.
We've talked about from time to time here at Ring of Honor, you'll be granted an opportunity. Bryan Keith received just that back at Final Battle. Won a survival of the fittest qualifying bout and made quite the impact in the survival of the fittest finals. He became all elite a short time later, Caprice, and now he finds himself in ROH, looking to jump into title contention once more.
Rare, unique, one of a kind is Bryan Keith, the Bounty Hunter. He's in the House of Honor, and I think we're in for a showdown.
Gonna be a heck of a contest here. Both men very technically sound, both men not afraid to brawl. Bryan Keith getting this crowd going here. I'll tell you what, the excitement building around AEW Dynasty this Sunday.
You see that? Can you do that?
Oh, no, I can't do that.
I did it with my bed sheet the other day. My wife didn't like it.
Wow. Look at this, Aaron Solo. Looking for the code of honor. Very, again, a little overzealous perhaps. But we're talking about this weekend, AEW Dynasty. Oh my goodness, coming to live on pay-per-view, double leg takedown from the Bounty Hunter. Just firing away on Aaron Solo. It's from the Chaffetz Arena, St. Louis, Missouri. Limited tickets still available, AWTIX.com. Aaron Solo, big time. Closed fists there. We'll have a rundown of the matches later, and of course a huge weekend shoulder tackle. Special live editions of Collision and Rampage back-to-back on Saturday. Oh, look at Bryan Keith.
The knee to the side of the face right there to Aaron Solo. Bryan Keith, Aaron Solo tried to come face to face. Bryan Keith kind of punching a bully in the mouth, so to say. And Bryan Keith was right there with Aaron Solo, not taking any of it and staying in control. Nice suplex hold here. It's a lot of core strength holding up.
Aaron Solo trying to fight out of it with the legs. Keith keeping him straight up, and down goes Solo. And Solo smartly now seeking refuge to the outside here, Caprice.
Yeah, Solo trying to reset, trying to take away the momentum of the Bounty Hunter, but you can see right here the Bounty Hunter on the hunt. And you can see like the crowd is in the palm of Bryan Keith's hands.
Keith to the outside is Solo, who's able to duck down, driving Bryan Keith into those steel steps.
The veteran savvy there by Aaron Solo. I can't beat him smooth on the inside. Let me take it on the outside, run him against some steel, and see if he can maintain the same advantage he had inside the ring when he comes back in.
The crowd, as much as they're behind Bryan Keith, the opposite can be said about how they feel about Aaron Solo right now. Dynasty weekend this Sunday on pay-per-view. The world champion Mark Briscoe will be in that huge six-man tag team bout against the House of Black. We will see him later tonight in a proving ground bout. It's Aaron Solo, though, going to work now on Keith.
I like what Briscoe said. He said, be afraid, be very afraid.
Yeah, how many people can look down the barrel of the House of Black and just not be afraid, not be scared, not be spooked? That's Mark Briscoe.
Yes, well, some people play in the dark, some people play in the light. Nice shot there by Bryan Keith.
Yeah, delivering it to Aaron Solo here. Oh, goodness. Across the chest, swing and a miss. Oh, look at this exchange. Keith gets the better of it.
Say what you want, but Aaron Solo is playing a smart game, staying in the face of Bryan Keith, but Bryan Keith continues to show and continues to overcome adversity that Aaron Solo brings his way.
Look at this, the Irish whip now. Off the ropes, Bryan Keith. Aaron Solo driving the elbow Square into the jaw, looking for the cover here. Lateral press, 2.
I like those short elbows, man. He didn't even give Bryan Keith a chance to come off those ropes before that elbow met Keith in the jaw, man. This is the little things that Solo is doing so well. That knee driven into the spine of Solo, man. It's strategic work here by Aaron Solo, and he knows it.
And absolutely shredded. This is the best we've ever seen Aaron Solo. That muscle is functional. That build, he's getting the most out of every shot here and now with the shots to the chest. Yeah. It is Aaron Solo who's on a roll here.
But stopping the momentum there. Keith is trying to hold. Got it trapped now. Keith coming up with it. Now that leg is in the air. Balanced off, puts it back down. These shots by Bryan Keith straight to the jaw of Aaron Solo, Riccaboni.
And delivering is Keith. Crowd rallying behind Keith. Ducks the right. Wow!
Yes, sir.
Didn't duck that one. It's Keith now charging in. Big time boot. The Yakuza kick in the corner.
I'll tell you what, one thing about that Yakuza kick in the corner, nowhere to go. Oh,
wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Oh, both men now, the adrenaline pumping. T-bone from Bryan Keith. Cover here. 2.
Like the way Bryan Keith was, okay, that's only 2, that's cool.
Yeah, that's the kind of, you need a short memory, you need the goldfish memory here. Shake off the 2s, look for the 3, and Bryan Keith doing just that. The BK chance.
Like that.
And it's Bryan Keith here. Fireman's carry, no. Charging in, wow. And Solo, great exchange, Keith. Solo up and over. Oh, wow. He caught him. Hung on, Bryan Keith.
My goodness.
Wow, Ushigoroshi onto the knee. Hooks the leg, cover. 2 count only. A move invented, perfected by Hiroki Goto, coming across the Pacific. It is Bryan Keith now, almost getting the 3.
Tell you what, that knee landed in the lower neck region. It's a short stop.
Oh, and it's Keith here looking for the Emerald Tiger driver. Solo's got to be careful. Oh, Solo drops those hips just low enough to block it.
Yep, blocking it in, trying to pull those arms in as well. Now he's lifting Keith up. Keith gonna reset. Sunset flip here, blocked. Oh!
Solo driving the double stop. And back to their feet. It's Solo now with a T-bone. Up and over. Hooks the leg cover. 2! Ooh.
Man, that was as close gets right there. You can see how close. Referee hands were to the ground. Solo with a fast ascension to the top rope.
Absolutely. Solo staying on top of things. Double stop. Plants Keith again. Looking for the cover now. Hooks the outside leg.
Wow.
2! And that was a great cover by Solo. Absolutely great cover. Hooking the leg, tucking the arm, keeping the pressure on. It was the will of Bryan Keith that kept him in this bout.
You can see how close Paul Turner's hand were to the mat, man. This match was almost over.
Well, there's such a thing as an adrenaline dump. And I think both men have hit it there. And now look at, it's Solo going perhaps for the Emerald Tiger driver.
I think Solo is trying to show the world that he's on the same level as the Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter up the same way. Solo holding on to the ropes, though.
Oh! And wow! Keith plants the Enziguri. Swing and a kick from Solo. Staggers the Bounty Hunter now. Look at the closing gap, the distance, the speed of Solo here.
I'm always impressed with how fast Solo ascends to the top rope, but met the head of Bryan Keith once he got up there. Now Bryan Keith on the second rope, waiting on a prone Solo to advance to his feet. I think this is about it, Riccaboni.
Uh-oh! Whoa! Flipping stunner! Hooks the leg! 2! That's it!
The winner of this match, the Bounty Hunter, Bryan Keith.
Unbelievable way to kick things off this week on Ring of Honor. The Bounty Hunter, Bryan Keith, picks up a big victory over Aaron Solo.
Man, that was nice. I don't know what he calls that move. I don't know if it's the lasso drop or what. Hanging him from the top rope from that stun position. If he uses that, man, that can catapult you to the top. I like this. Your winner. There you go. Code of honor.
Oh, turnabout's fair play there. Bryan Keith, your winner, fans. This Sunday, AEW Dynasty emanates from St. Louis, Missouri, the gateway.